Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with myself, Chris Lewis, the chairman of Biggleswade United, and Guillem Balague, our director of football. And we're just having a bit of an informal chat, really, about the season ahead, what we can expect, what we've been doing over the summer, and to give you guys a bit of a preview about what's going to be happening over the next 9-10 months. So, Guillem, how's your summer been?
It's been a summer of book writing, but book writing by the sea, which is never a bad thing to do. But that was the afternoons. Mornings were club business, and as you well know, there's a lot of things to do for the club. What have you been up to?
I've been up to up to a lot, actually. We've had a lot to do over the summer. Been getting the pitch ready for the start of the season. Been sorting out a lot of the commercial deals and all those sorts of things that keep the club financed and ticking over. Updating the website, updating the kit, getting that all sorted for the start of the season. There's been numerous things. I mean, the off-season, for those of us behind the club who, as you well know, help the club to run day to day, it's probably one of the busiest times of the season, the off-season. Once we get into the season, everything sort of ticks over. The off-season is very busy. So been lots of things to get excited about over the course of the year, which hopefully particularly top 11 fans will be able to enjoy. We'll be putting some more teasers out, I would imagine, during the course of the next month, 3-4 weeks. So keep an eye on that on the Biggleswade United top 11 page at Biggleswade UTD at Biggleswade United. And so what can we look forward to in terms of the top 11 fans and anyone interested in the club? What can we look forward to on the pitch?
I think fans generally tend to think of football as something that starts in the summer and then finishes in April or May. But it really is a continuous process, and we said it from day one. We're here to make the process as smooth as possible and to progress in the way that we want. So we've got the same coaching staff. We've got a new physical trainer, actually, from Spain, Albert, who has already added a different kind of outlook into things, so a new eyes. You've still got Stuart, you've still got Christian, and most of the squad has stayed. This is talking, of course, about the first team. Now, when you've got that, most of the squad staying, it's just a lot of hours of training already in that setup. I think we've seen in this tournament that we can defend, that we find defending, that we find in the setup from the midfield. We need to move the ball quicker, we need better decisions in the last third, we need goals. That will happen as well. So once we've got the squad formed in the shape that we want, then all we can expect is to challenge. This is a year to challenge. There is the opportunity for two teams to go up, and I think we both would like to be one of the candidates for it. It's very important to see how we start the season, so it's all starting in August, as you know, and I hope that it's a good start.
So for those who don't know much about the league that Biggleswade United plays in, normally there's only one team that goes up. We have 22 teams in the division, and only one team out of those 22 gets promoted up to the division above. This year, though, there are 2 promotion spots. So in the way that it's been worked out, the FA, the Football Association of England, has created another division around geographically where Biggleswade is, a bit further north towards some of the big towns like Birmingham. They've created a new league that basically means that Biggleswade United are going to have an opportunity to get promotion up potentially into that division. So it's certainly going to add an extra dimension for this year, having 2 teams that are going to be able to get promoted. We know for a fact that a lot of teams have been preparing for that, and it's definitely something that the league have been, the team, Biggleswade United, have been preparing for as well. So it's certainly going to add an extra bit of spice to the league this season. So we're really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a difficult season. I think there's going to be a lot of teams challenging this season.
But you know what I'm looking forward to as well? There's a local derby against Biggleswade FC, who of course have come up. Stodfold as well has got Mick Reardon, who used to be our manager when I first came in, so he's now at Stodfold. Yet another derby with even more spice, so that is just, I cannot wait. The first one will be, I think on a Tuesday we've got Stodfold, haven't we, in August already. So if that means that the derbies are going to start coming thick and fast, and that's just more challenges, more teams that will make us things difficult and more obstacles to overcome. But I think we're getting to that point of being ready for all that.
It's certainly going to be an interesting one this season, as you say. Biggleswade FC, who are another team in Biggleswade. Believe it or not, despite the size of our town, there are 3 Biggleswade teams. And Biggleswade FC have come up from the division above. They've moved up into our division, so that will certainly add an extra bit of spice to the season. We'll be playing them, I believe, the game around Christmas. I think it is a couple of days before Christmas. We're playing them, so it'll be a good local derby around Christmas time. But moving on to other things, Guillem, we've expanded the academy for this season. For those of you who don't know, we started an academy here at Biggleswade 3 seasons ago. This will be the 3rd season of the academy, and we're already at 14 teams, I believe it is now. So give us a bit of an insight into that.
Yeah, it's all down to the work of, first of all, Frank Constancio, our head of the academy, who was in the first team at first and working with the academy. But we realized that if we reinforce the academy, what we're going to get is good coaches, good coaching, good players, but we needed somebody to dedicate himself full time. So he's doing that, and he's doing a great job. So as you said, there are new teams. We've got, for instance, I think 4 under-8s. We've got 2 under-13s. We've got girls, 2 girls teams still. The under-18s from 2 years where it's a difficult group age. Now we've got a very strong side. Some of the players that will reinforce already this season, the under-23s, and perhaps even the first team. And all in all, it's going to be a very exciting year because it's yet again another year of more training in the way we want. With coaches, most of them have stayed. I'd say 80% of the coaches have stayed, and we're bringing more coaches to what it is, this coaching club. And yeah, more possibilities to see little Biggleswade United players all over the place and playing our way. I don't know if you have been to see the under-12s, the under-15s. Oh my God, they just build from the back and they just won the ball, and we tend to be smaller than the rest, but still we're developing this, and it's wonderful to see the commitment of the coaches and the commitment of the players, who are, some of them in some group ages, training double what other teams are doing, and you can tell that on the pitch. So come and see us on Saturdays, Sundays. We'll be all over the place locally, and I think it's a good opportunity to see what we're doing.
And in regards to just finishing off with the academy, we run 2 girls teams as well, the under-15s and under-16s girls. And they've had a fantastic summer, haven't they? They've done really well in sort of local tournaments and been quite successful.
Yeah, and actually the coaches are happy with the amount of players that we got. So we've got enough players to compete at both levels. Some of these girls, a year ago, they weren't playing football. And you should see how they train, their attitude, how they want the ball, how they understand the game. We've got a dream here. You have got a dream. Tracy's got a dream. Everybody's got a dream that in 3 years' time we're going to have a senior team, girl team, playing in second medal, and I cannot wait.
It'll be fantastic to see how, as you say, the girls' teams progress at Biggleswade United. The women's game is progressing so quickly within the UK, so it'll be fantastic to be a part of that. And it would be a great thing to look forward to see, as you say, a Biggleswade United women's team competing for. I think we used to have one a long time ago, so it's been quite a long time since we've had a women's team playing here at Second Meadow, so it'd be fantastic to see that really progress forward.
Do you know what? It's been, an hour and a half since the last game? And you must be hearing the noise. The noise is still people in the clubhouse. Have a look. So people are still enjoying themselves. That's Derek.
That's Derek. That's our ultra. Our super fan, Derek.
So it's another thing that we enjoy seeing, the clubhouse full. We are trying to improve the facilities, and there will be changes in the next couple of months. You will be seeing a more comfortable experience. And like we've seen today, this was just a friendly. It must be over 100 people here just watching football, so it's great to see.
Yeah, it really is. So it's look out for the club during the course of the season. Please do follow our Twitter page at Biggleswade UTD. We will certainly be putting a lot of content out for the top 11 fans, so please do follow us during the course of the season. And it just, for me to finish off, Chris Lewis and Guillem Balague, our director of football here at Biggleswade United, we hope you have a great next couple of months and a start to the season. We look forward to staying in touch. Thanks.